Hello, everyone. Once again, it is me. Yeah, this stream is gonna be not be liked by everyone that end up in the U.S. as end up being BACA of some sort. So if you're BACA, you might have to really end up between choices. Reconsider your votes or just get out of my stream right now. Anyways, end up your choice. Here we go. Here we go. Here's what be going on. Well, here's the thing, I know. Trump is technically planning something which is gonna be is almost eerily deja vu back in mid to late 1930s Germany. So it kind of makes sense. Here it is. Yeah, Trump is always starting to get rid of any type of rights for any Latino, but then to split them for their families or otherwise, dictates the ice and some sort. Trump is trying to keep illegal immigration, well, illegal of some sort. Yeah, this will harm Latinos of all kinds because they'll end up splitting for their families in the forced immigration back to home countries of some sort, but in the countries are corrupt and in some sort. It gets in the country throws a dozen bay, but it had a blood stain by Trump's acts on the leaders in those countries that does obey him. I meant by acts means tariffs, sanctions, otherwise, yeah, to see why. Because of that, Latinos are now got harmed by it because they had split with their families of some sort. And those Latinos don't like being split with their families of some sort. And now Trump's obviously attacking LGBT communities. So not only to try to transgenders are losing their rights, but they end up now they say they're trying to attack and overturn the gay lesbian marriages which is made by, you guessed it, President Barack Obama. As you know, he is a Democrat, as you know, so that makes sense. Which is, yeah, he's planning to overturn it, allow legalization of gay lesbian marriages. Yeah, it's by 1/8 of the population of the United States is preferred gay, lesbian, bisexual, or others. And so they give it a marriages of some sort that might be harmful. So yeah, technically, Trump's planning to get rid of any gay, lesbian, or LGBT rights. There's some sort. But technically, they're trying to Trump's forcing a lot of gays, lesbians, or eating to be illegal in the country. That means they kind of feared that people really in the born gay, lesbian in some country will be next ones to be deported. If not, going back to jail. So this is not even good. So it kind of feel by now. It kind of feel he's going to continue on that. Because that's going to feel that this gay lesbian type rights of some sort. It's a plan made by the Democrats, and Trump does not respect it at all. So it's kind of afraid he's getting rid of that. And I hate to say this, but the end up Trump the end up for Latinos and gays and lesbians right now is very, very outlawed and very, very illegal. What he's doing right now. Because that's really totalitarian and rule at this point. And it kind of afraid Trump's might possibly attack on black rights, civil rights. Next, you're to get rid of all the African American rights that'll bring back slavery in America. Because Trump loves slavery to be in looks like right now. Does this make sense? Possibly Trump's going to end up probably bring back police brutality. Yeah, possibility. Because Trump loves police brutality. So let's see why. Yeah, so Oh yeah, yeah. Also, I'm not surprised that Trump's going to forcing any illegalized Japanese Americans or Chinese Americans, some sort, to the point into concentration camps. Yep, on American soil. That means, yeah, yeah, Trump's going to possibly bring Asians and others to concentration camps or re-education camps to be proper white Americans. If not, Trump might put them to jail too. That means if we, because Trump doesn't like foreign, make foreign made ideas of some sort, because foreign means harm on America. So this makes sense. And also disabilities like me and others. Trump's might end up possibility really get rid of all rights for disabilities, because Trump thinks that disabilities people are upright, dumb, stupid to be on American soil, and they should be returned back to Europe and others. Or if not, we educated as being at people, or even worse, you had to go to concentration camps as well to vote for. Otherwise, so they're kind of afraid he's might possibly harm any people with disabilities instead of support them anymore, because Trump thinks all people with autism so sort are very stupid to get rights. So let's see why. Yeah, Trump is like really starting to take a portion of the full Aryan white only rights rule. So technically it means, yeah, technically Trump only loves white people, Aryan people. Once to disobey him, will get killed, put in concentration camps, or deported. That means he doesn't like anyone that is not white, ring red, legalized in America, or even worse, straight. Ones against it will be get killed, go to prison, deported, only worse. They go to concentration camps or re-education camps. So they end up to allow to what America is when they're disobeyed, will they get killed or deported and banned to enter back to America. AK kind of afraid he would plan to people that don't disobey America to be not legalized America to deported and up by banning returning to America, or if not outlawed return to America. The way it is. So like I said, this is why I think Trump is technically a fascist with all type of rules of some sort, because he's supporting with a like an American version of Hitler's plan. Because he's like taking rights away from everyone and force them to return or get killed, or if worse, or go to prison for life without even have any chances of parole. This, and yes, they obey that, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be how the way it is. The only way to get those rights back, if you had to go support Bernie Sanders or any type of Democrats, because Democrats are the only political party to give you rights. Because America loves Democrats, America loves liberals, and even in social democracy, America loves democratic socialism and otherwise. Even Fox News and even think those Democrats are pure communists of some sort, but they do not know what the hell communist means for their words, because they are just too hell of propaganda and otherwise to even know it. Because Fox News Channel and Trump and others support on propaganda and statism rule, in the corporatism type thing, which is in line with fascism. Remember from Portugal? As also, Trump doesn't like every type of religion but Christianity and otherwise, because Trump supports national Catholicism or national Christianity, any because it can afraid people in the support Hindu, Buddhist, Muslim of some sort will be deported too, or if not get killed otherwise. So it's kind of have to be the truth right now. Anyway, so because technically freedom of religion is not illegal in America. The country Trump thinks freedom of religion is not allowed in America because it's illegal. Then that means Trump supports like a one-party Christianity system. Because if you're not Christian, you're not American. So it makes sense. Which, that's the truth right now. Yeah. Oh yeah. He does not like foreign policies of some sort. Because you can afraid foreign policies are technically not democratic enough of some sort because they're stupid. And see why. And they're not corporate as much in American policies. See why Trump supports isolationism, because he just thinks foreign policies are mostly stupid and un-American-like because they end up support mostly China and others. Again, of course, China is the minor nemesis in America, and then I think the world supports China instead of the U.S. because of that. The ones in the countries that he likes is the ones that support America and only America, nowhere else. So, which kind of makes sense. He does not get. U.S. is not the only country has a great power policy in some sort. Really, people's okay to support with Russia, support with China, otherwise, so because globalism is a thing, and Trump's trying to get rid of it because globalism is weak in the United States, connected cause into they lose the United States as a superpower. That's actually incorrect because it's propaganda. Let's see why. Yeah. Anyway, Trump is also the type of person the guarantee to say right now is they think the military is weak and then gain strength at this point. But at the end of what he does, well, instead of bring back the draft of some sort, they hold it back in America and they try to end up allowed to the recruit in different locations that in the need of some sort. Trump is really against one I really wanted. I really want the military to bring back the draft and the more focus on war on Iran, China, and Russia of some sort. Because like I said, U.S. does not need peace. Otherwise, U.S. wants war of some sort to pursue, but at the end of the way it is. Because peace will harm America. To see why. To see why. Yeah. Oh yeah, from the economy. Yeah, the tariffs is not working in America. So here it is. The tariffs will never work in America because it's gonna harm and cause issues of inflation of some sort. Because tariffs is not the most beautiful thing. It is dangerous. Tariffs is fucking dangerous for fucking America once forever. Anyway, hell, and then worse, Trump is at the end of did not sanction upon China these sanctions instead of putting these tariffs. What Trump think he is? Fucking stupid? Yeah, no wonder Trump is not fucking dead yet. Or assassinated fully because his supporters are fucking dumb and otherwise, in the end, they try to mess around with it. No wonder in a lot of countries are now using China as the best country in the world than in the US because Trump is stupid. So to see why. This ended up being the truth. So yeah, they kind of give you another good reason too. Yeah. Oh yeah. Also, also, I'm really on the support of workers' rights. That means the workers' rights so to allow the best pay of some sort. Yeah. You think Trump's the best businessman of some sort? His business career as president as a hunk of shit. So he doesn't even fix businesses. They're literally harming it because they just can't afford shit because, like I said, they're too expensive. It's so sort and if things get too expensive, it's not good for business and because it's been shut down. Like I said, he wants billionaires so they get everything they want, and almost then and the ones that are not billionaires to go in the homeless shelters, lose their homes and anything because they're not rich enough. That's not even. This is kind of disrespectful for the people that they end up in technically technically in the lower middle class. Because the middle lower class relying on money to then subsidize of some sort. To allow them some sort instead of billionaires. Hell, even billionaires is getting harmed because of the tariffs and sanctions that go through a lot of countries, but they're harming a lot of money for what they get and need. This is not exactly helping America. This is harming America. But the billionaires is saying hate you. Hell, Elon even hates freaking Trump. And they end up to tell the truth right now. Because of his fucking policies. Oh yeah. Yeah, Trump is nice. Like I said, the Democrats are doing very good with small schools. Yeah. Yeah. Trump's still trying to make any students, in schools a little bit more dumber and a more into like a thinks Hitler, the Adolf Hitler is a very good guy. Let's see why. Because Trump loves Hitler in his own population. Let's see why. This is the truth right now. Because what the Trump knows is not good for the population. Anyway. So, like I said, oh yeah, like I said, Trump agrees with the thing, always lies. When he lies to the population and the whole 9 yards, within that lies, is like technically who he is at this point. Yeah, he lies for everything. And the seriously though, yeah, JD Vance is not much better. He's fucking lazy as hell in the freaking as vice president. Yep, JD Vance is so fucking lazy. You can see why. Like I said, it's not even right. And the other supporters of Trump are like brain dead as hell. You can see why. Anyway, but why respect those people at all? Seriously though, they're all brain dead. And they end up or stupid or dumb, and they end up thinking Trump's a good leader, but really, technically, he's not. JD Vance is like freaking like lounging in his seat, sleeping when they let the government go into chaos. Literally, it is. Oh yeah. And a good example is, well, Remember Trump's remember one of the foreign policies, and I think he failed to accomplish this also. Yeah, Trump's trying to bring peace to Ukraine. Instead, Trump's letting Ukraine invade Russia. Oh yeah, remember that Trump's trying to avoid war at this point? He brought nuclear submarines to fucking Norway to promote World War III. Oh yeah, remember the end of this. Remember the end of the Trump's to try to get peace in the Middle East? Well, instead, he almost promoted war. He did promote war. Yeah, he got into the war against Iran, helping out Israel to take out the all-total community. And I know I like the people like that because it's some sort of this. Because no one likes all-total, but here's the thing one now. But the only problem is Iran. Only way Iran could overthrow is at peace. United States to try to promote war in this. This will not overthrow Iran. This might keep Ayatollah's leadership. Because war does not overthrow governments. Peace does. So Trump's kind of stupid by that. So, oh yeah, and also his ceasefires in Thailand, Cambodia failed. He did not help situations in Taiwan, but some sort, because no one's even trying to help out with Taiwan at all. It's then it needs China to have a like a we know those free spaces on Bingo. Yeah, China's using that to use as a free space because the U.S. is not bothering that's one with Taiwan anymore. So technically, Trump's trying to get rid of Taiwan just to help being better in Asia, but probably it's not. Oh yeah, and he's also Trump's again also planning to start American Civil War to allow them like a full American support in America. Because the problem is Democrats are harming America, which they're not. Which is a lie, and then starting using propaganda campaign. Hell, like I said over the years, Trump has huge support in technically brainwashing people using brain drain. This is similar at the level as NK Ultra and otherwise used by the CIA and NSA to the end of forcing, but they end up people to force and obey consume to the end of the population to the know who's superior and who's not. Yeah, Trump used this a lot. And I don't like that. Everyone does not like that either. Because brain drain harms America's appreciation for civil liberty and also civil rights and even civil e-way. Because civilian needs liberty and liberty means democracy. And Trump does not like liberty. He likes the one-party rule of some sort. He likes power. He likes military. He likes everything that involves like the one person takes all. So anyway, this is not what America stand for. The United States stand for rights, liberty, and also sorts of greatness. Despite Trump is a full-fledged dictator, he wants nothing but all by him, and everything evolves by him, and then it thinks everything should not have rights. Instead, it should allow to be technically to say to think what truly fixes America or some sort, but then that's not. It's the positive experience is Trump does not deserve who he is right now. Like I said, there's so many other things of some sort. Like, technically, the farms are not paying much. So technically, So technically, Trump is for the gift is forcing farmers to surrender the money and never get it back. Yeah, tech not means so technically Trump's just taking all the money away from farm and never get it back. In the city, they had to pay, they had to increase the price of the buildings itself and the some sort by lease and otherwise to allow the for to the some sort. So technically, Trump is like overspending more than Joe Biden did. So let's see why. Because of all the tariffs and otherwise. So let's see why. This is not something that Americans is really stand for. Anyway. Yeah, the Project 2025, he he made that. So to tell everyone notice, we're in Project 2025. Do you think he didn't think that he had nothing involved in this Project 2025? He lied. That's why because Trump made Project 2025. The Epstein files, he straight up lied that he has nothing to try and avoid everyone to read it. He straight up lied to everyone because he knows he's a pedophile and doesn't see why. He's he even and he's forced imprisoned everyone. Where they end up not like technically most of the people they end up performing is if in the country that illegally or legally joined America or full core American now. Because it's just the reason that the people illegally join America because they don't like the government and for your former country that did there, because they're living they're technically refugees. They're escaping the countries because they don't have rights and they just wanted rights. This is for the reason in the first place why they joined America in the first place to get their rights because their old country has no fucking rights and they had no way to the end of this is the good way for a living. They just do it just to get better rights, better job pay, and better anything else. That's why they just come there illegally for that fucking reason to get fucking rights, to allow fucking freedom to allow everyone now. And Trump's sort of forcing them to throw it away. How fucking criminal is and it's so sorry. No wonder people really want Trump to be assassinated for this reason. Because he is so like a fucking totalitarian dictator like Vladimir Putin, and Trump should need to bury Vladimir Putin for this reason. Because no one likes Trump, forget it, and then just say now, and no one just trusts Trump anymore. This is why people just run to Bernie Sanders, lobby Bernie Sanders, support Bernie Sanders, and they do even more with Bernie Sanders. Because people trust Bernie Sanders more than Trump. Let's see why. Because there's a good reason more at this point. Oh yeah, there's going to be more stuff at the end of. Yeah, you can't feel right now. You kind of free Trump's also might plan to technically shut down businesses that are made by illegal immigration of some sort because it's un-American. But the problem is they can't open up other businesses in other countries to see why they had to do in America. Hell. Oh yeah, better just buy stuff on the black market on every American now. Oh yeah, for minors on the internet of some sort. Well, yeah, Europeans as a Polish. Seriously though, that's not the way that this is. Your kind of free parents are fucking idiots. So let's see some sort right now for their children right now. Force them to the companies to ban, but this ID system or facial recognitions. And, hold on. Hello? Yes? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay. Bye. Of course I get a freaking refrigerator. Sorry, I had to interrupt that one. Yeah, for that one. What was I? Oh yeah, yeah, Trump. Yeah, technically Trump is the end of also supporting like yeah for to allow minors to get a safe internet of some sort by technically blocking at least the ID system, or even worse, or technically do any else to the end of allow parents to the end up to the take watching that. Yeah, that's kind of your mom and dad fucking idiots. Or otherwise, so the company's doing some sort. The parents are not doing their job otherwise, and they end up being thinking your mom and dad is on drugs otherwise, or heavy dose of alcohol. Hell, they need to go to fucking therapy and some sort. It's not even right. To the end of the per se one now. To the end of for to the end of to nigga for the bonus. It's not right at all. To Nick. So yeah, Trump is not even the end of supporting anyone's rights. So they end up taking it away. They fucking lie to everyone. This is how Trump is. It's just a lying piece of shit, and no one even need to respect him anymore because that's who he is. It's because, well, it's kind of who he is in a moment. It's just the way it is. Before the hold on. So mix. So you're gonna say one there is? Who do you think he is? Yeah, like I said, he Trump does not deserve to be a president. He should be in. He should be at a psychiatric center of therapy, and they think what he's trying to do is not even right. It's it just is. So yeah. Oh yeah, no. So before you ask one now. So what do you think right now? The end of what the future plan is. Yeah? Like I said, the United States should not be a fascist or Nazi country. It should be what the U.S. is meant to be. By the order by George Washington, Abraham Lincoln, and otherwise. Or hell, or even Barack Obama. Yep. You should love Barack Obama and Joe Biden. Yeah, less than Joe Biden, but more Barack Obama. Barack Obama is the greatest guy in American history. Not Trump, Obama. And you just respect Obama and who he is and to try to fix America. Like I said, Obama, Lincoln, George Washington, Ronald Reagan, and the others. I know Ronald Reagan's a Republican, but still. Trump is the lowest and the most hated American president again all time. And the cafe J.D. Vance will carry over his Trump's legacy and then carry on to the future. It's wrong. So don't respect J.D. Vance either. It's, to make a sense right now, it's who he is. Does it end up give it a say right now is who's truly to be a best American. So, yeah. So, to make a sense right now, for sure, yeah, we need a new form of government. At the end of it allow Trump, and then there's some sort of end up to not in the end of some sort. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention some sort. Yeah, they're kind of afraid Trump's also planning anything even worse than America the way it is. There's so many other things more that but some sort not continuing talking about because it's gonna be ugly. It's gonna be holy shit type of levels. It's not even good, not even right. It's just is. So then for sure. To continue to end up watching like please do not watch Fox News, okay, no, it's fake news channel. Yes, I call Fox News, well, fake news. It's probably propaganda of some sort. Please turn on CNN, MSNBC, BBC, and others. They're more democratic, it's more likable, and they're more trusted around American citizens. Because, as you know, they care for us Americans. And otherwise, within the U.S., they know what they needed, what they want, what they really want to aspire as one. We truly know what I was looking for. It's just is. To let you know right now, if we really want true democracy back, please support the Democrats. Support the liberals. Support AOC, Bernie Sanders, and others. Yeah, do not trust Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. Trust the ones that have more recognition on the American population. It just is. To be on the safe side. And the whole 9 yards. Because, well, just is right now. So then, like I said, respect is the number one key to love, food, of course, victory. Hold on. I got everything off the fridge for you. Yeah.
Drain out the other half of that sink.
I don't have. Oh, Mom, but what's supposed to do with this piece? You never watched it for a while. Sorry. Oh.
You gotta move all this crap. Help me. We gotta clear everything between here. Like, move the vacuum cleaners back over here. Needs to be removed. Well, remove all this crap. You need to put your phone down and use two hands, Josh.
hold on a minute.
Hold on, wait. My chair needs to be moved.
So how big is
Move like that bottle, the blue, what John's water fluid. Oh, we actually have to move. This isn't move.
Don't drop that.
I don't know if that's right or not. Okay, we got to. I don't know if this is wide enough. Isaac is, but I'm not sure. I don't know. Oh yeah, it should be wide enough.
Yeah.
Okay. It won't take me long to empty that out. I have this. Okay, you can take a break.
Yeah. I do apologize about that. Yes, yeah. So yeah, in the future, so yeah, then you need to reconsider the votes at the end for 2026, 2028. So like I said, vote early if you want to, because they're kind of afraid. Here's the thing on. Well, one thing I just remember from the end of last year or so. Yep, it kind of afraid Trump's political part in the political system loves to wipe your votes away and end up and burn your votes if you're in the suicide. Vote early if you want to for the Democrats, because technically, but they're kind of afraid if you don't. They're kind of afraid that Trump and the Republicans of America will technically wipe your votes away and end up burn it. Obviously, it will not count. So this is why they must need to vote early. At this point, because that without it, it's going to kind of feel that the Trump's plan is go for this tirade 5 times worse than otherwise the way it is. It's not even right, and also not even kind of makes sense. In the end, as like I said, please reconsider. In the end, well, voting in 2026, 2028, so that we need the Democrats to regain the White House, the Senate, and the House of Representatives. Then that means they need to regain control of power and to force the Democrats to lead the White House for 16 years. It's a part of the plan. 16. That means the first 4 years, which is 8, the first term and the second term, which is a 4 years on the first term and the 4 years in the next term, and the next Democrat president after the first Democrat president, first term and second term, to get a full 16. This is my plan to allow the Democrats to stay in power for all House Representatives, Senate, and White House for 16 years. And we're end up banning and outlawing any Republican fascists that can be in power by then. Because they are disloyal, uncaring, disrespectful criminals, and also against it, unrespected on the American people. They are a direct opposite. They brain drain the brainwash people with propaganda. They harmed people by forcing migrate, like the Native American Indians and Trail Tears, or it was kill them or prison them. or forcing their rights away. Whether there's some sort, you lose all your rights because they think he's straight. He even not even forgiving that everyone is because he's just dumb and stupid. And they never trust him at all for everything. He's a pedophile, and and he and also Trump's also the official sex offender, as you know. He's a fascist, a Nazi, and also and such war criminal. He's a reincarnation of Satan and the devil. So let's see why. He's fully blasphemous and otherwise. And he's also his teammate was like lazy as hell, and even worse, they just cannot be trusted. Do not even try to think. And they end up trying to vote for the Republicans and try to create some sort because they are like mimic destroying America. So, like I said, technically Trump's like bringing America to a apocalyptic wasteland on the country. Like a apocalyptic, like a usually seen from apocalypse movies, and they're being U.S. in total ruins, abandoned buildings, and so on, so coming to the ground after the nuclear fallout. That is technically what Trump said. Imagine America's in the really is like, but it and allow the things to become unchanged at this point. This is what people in America want, is to be a wasteland, a nuclear wasteland with a lot of destruction, buildings everywhere. It's also and they were forced to be Chernobyl. That's what they in the want. No, just no. Hold on. I hate this freaking door.
Oh, everything in this sink stuff. There's a tote underneath there that's empty behind the vacuum cleaners.
Yeah.
That bottom one is empty. I need that to put the refrigerator stuff in.
Oh, that blue tub. I see.
Okay. Put it down. Yeah, close it. Oh, okay, you can. Sink. Okay, that's done. Okay, now we have to start putting everything in here.
Oh boy.
I know.
Yeah.
Eggs. No. What is that?
I need to get the truck right for that.
Yeah. Why don't you just get the trash can?
Oh. Oh, but it leave that lid for you. Move it, dumbass. Yeah.
Okay, help me out here.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm blind.
We're working on it.
Well, I see that, but I'm blind.
Don't even think about getting to the sink. You better not be here yet. No. That's the best you can move, whatever. I didn't know when you were going to be back, so I just do things whatever.
Whoa. Oh, goddamn. I'd be a...
That's probably all. Okay, keep on working on it. It's gotta be empty, empty, empty. I want to have a cigarette. It's hot. Probably won't be here till after 3. That should be enough room.
Oh, Lord.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. In 19...
kind of give it a Toyota look.
3 years ago.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is...
This time on Roadkill, Dave Chappelle, 3 transmissions.
Ugh.
Hey everyone, Azan here. Welcome back to my channel. I have been the most excited about this video in my airplane series.
You starting to...
Holy cow. This is going to be this the giant.
What?
Just while you're at it.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Today I'll be working more on the Farmall H. I have the gaskets right here for the platform. I gotta clean up the surface a little bit, and I gotta put the platform back together with the shifter forks. It does...
Oh.
Discover the
Yeah,
power.
I did this real quick.
With Pagopi, I lost 35 pounds.
Need a new spring too for the platform as well, because one of the D-Tech ball springs did break, but don't worry, that's in the box here. We'll get the valve cover on this after we verify a few things.
Oh.
Then this thing should be running and driving, hopefully, by the end of today.
He's almost done. Then,
Yeah.
move the tote over that way.
I did blue by the scene.
Oh, that-
blue tub by the scene.
Alright guys, and here's our parts. I already opened it and showed you guys, but I forgot I was in
What?
No,
time
no.
lapse mode so you didn't hear anything. So I got an oil filter, I can do O-ring for this.
I almost.
We always
Still
say
where I
pouch
set
it.
my cup down on the table.
Here's our new
Oh, sorry, I had to move
detent
it.
spring.
Uh-huh.
New parts for old truck.
I know you had to move.
And
So I
here
moved it.
is the PTO
So don't set your cup down on the
gasket
table.
seal.
What's going on, guys?
And then I thought this would be cork, but it's actually like gasket stock, which is okay. I'm not upset about it. So I don't know if this will keep as well. What I usually do is I
I got
cover
loaded
cork
down to
gaskets
Newcomers Town.
in wheel bearing grease.
I got
Red
down there,
Pack,
nobody
or
was there.
Any grease
Of
in general.
course.
That actually helps.
I called
keep,
Sharon and she's apologizing
I guess
all
I'll try
over
that.
herself. He'll be there
I
in
wish I
20
just had a big
minutes.
gasket stock.
So, well, I'm sitting on the exit ramp. You can see the
some
building,
someday.
see the
I
gate.
am going to actually
Everything.
Yeah.
fill it up.
Here
and switch
comes
its mouth out with some
One of Mike's
diesel.
trucks
That way we can get any of that loose gunk that got in there from when I was angling.
flying down. The guy's up there trying to unlock the gate.
Yeah.
And there's a pickup truck length in front of the gate.
Some of these holes line up and some of them
And
don't. There's a little
Tobias
dowel
Farms. He
on the corner
comes
here.
flying down there. I says, hey,
That's
you
okay.
see me
We'll
sitting
tap
here?
the hammer. And then
Oh, well, you go in there and go around me. I said,
I'm
there
also
ain't
missing
room
a
to
dollar
go
right
around.
there.
You're already down there. Now go ahead and you're going to have to go ahead
Not
and dump
really
it
sure.
down out of the way.
This is the right gasket. A little
So-
grease on it.
He fiddle parts around and dumps, and then the loader had to push his load up in the shed before I could dump mine.
Definitely get some
Because the
gas.
shed's only as
Thank you,
wide as
guys.
this trailer.
I'll be doing this a lot.
Well, the doors just got corrected.
On other tracks.
One of the what got cracked?
Doors. It doesn't matter. That thing's going in the trash.
Yeah.
But I was talking to the guy down there. He says, yeah, you guys are probably going to be getting a call
That's
very shortly to go build the main
Beautiful.
facility in
Man, I
North
just
Philadelphia.
making
He
gasket.
says that's probably between 5,000 and 6,000.
Grease here. Actually, didn't pop this gasket
What
off.
capacity they got left? Plus the old
Here.
way station on 77. He says, that guy was kind of.
Yeah, I do apologize for over a couple minutes of delay. Yeah, that's a good reason, and to tell you later in future videos. On my end, I use it is upload a secondary video after this, and then I might end to tell you for sure. Well. So yeah, Trump is no longer trusted in the other way. So for the final couple minutes of some sort in the end, of some sort. Yeah, here's I figure that this is not related, but in the Democrats and in the supporting. I might end up do a second stream after this for Democrats' main plan of some sort. So, yeah, so stay tuned for that. So, this stream will end a little bit early because it's only past the hour mark because mostly so 1/4 of this is just the interruptions related at this point. So, otherwise, so yeah, be considerate about your vote. Otherwise, so because it's gonna harm you, and otherwise, like I said, Trump is no longer reliable for us anymore, and then I just say when it's you time to reconsider your votes and in some sort. See you in the part 2 stream. A little relate towards the Democrats in the planning, otherwise, so anyway, so stay tuned for that. So time to close out for part 1. So see you part 2, and I'm finally out of here. Bye.